Hi everyone, my name is Lori and I'm doing my first video, and this is actually my first mini swap. My partner is Yvette, and we were paired up on the Scrap Beach website, or also known as Tradewind Scrappers, and I'm very excited to get this completed and send this off to her. Our theme was spring. I have some different fibers, tulle, and ribbon and charms, tags hanging from the side here. And the very front page has some picks that I disassembled and then reassembled as I wanted them on here. They have some pretty glass beads. The birds have been placed on pop dots so you can see them a little bit better. I'm not sure if you can on camera, but you can definitely see them better in person. And this item right here is a frame. I'd seen this on a scrapbook page before, and what they used was packaging, and they used squares, and what I chose to use, because this is what I had but I thought it was kind of neat, is packaging from Key Charms. So this is what is on the front of it. I made her a little sliding back. It's on a piece of acetate, and I made her a little template, which is what this brown sheet is right here. It's just a little template for her to use so she can cut out a picture and put it back there. But it's kind of a neat effect to have it behind something that is kind of bubbled out. This little nest down here I made myself. I've got a few of them made. I was thinking about putting them on my Etsy, just, you know, to see if anybody's interested in them, or if anybody has an interest in them. They're very cute. It looks just like a little nest. It has things in there that a little bird would find and put in there. So that's the front cover. The first page here has a clear acetate flower with a bling in the center, so you can kind of see it a little bit. It has 3 file folders, and these were all covered, and they either have a journaling spot or they have a place for a picture. They're covered front and back. Used some stamping. This is a little beaded butterfly. I got this idea from Marion Smith with a piece of craft.com. This is done by using glue and the glass beads and letting it dry, and it's very cool. It's very cute. I just used stickers, and they worked very well. They stick after the little beads dry, and no problem. I've left this tulle stationary on here, so she should only have to just kind of slide them back in. Okay. This whole book was based and inspired excuse me, by the concept that Laura Dennison with Following the Paper Trail. She has many YouTube videos out there, and this is kind of her concept of the Z-fold pages, and they're used with envelopes. So this is my version. I have, you know, my pockets are just slightly a little different, but I was inspired by her design and her technique on that. This page has a little place to put a picture or a tag. It's got a little charm, and I used a little acetate butterfly to hang on the end of it. When you open this up, there's a butterfly here, which I got at Michael's and painted it with some glimmer mist. So this page is a magnetic frame or photo mat, and the little dragonfly here has some rock candy on there. And this one does not come off, but it turns if she wants to put something behind it or underneath it. And then this is just, again, it just is a magnet to the brad that's holding the back on. I added a little flower up here to this paper clip with a little ribbon, and added a piece that I cut with my Cricut and distressed the page up here in the corner. So when you flip over the pages here, there will be a little flap that will be on each of the pages. This one I decided to make more for journaling. It's got a cluster of buttons and a little button here. This also has a little tag that kind of is off to the side here. And actually this is one of those Target, I think it's the Sonoma brand tags that you get off of your clothes, and I just think they're so darn cute. They're folded already, they're perforated, they have their little eyelet already, and I've got quite a few of them. I'm gonna hang on to them and reuse them. I think they're cute. So when you turn this flap over, there'll be a couple of pockets. There's a pocket here, so I've got tags in them at the moment. There's another one of the beaded butterflies. And then there's one at the very top up here. This has a little top note cut out that I used my Cricut to cut that out. And behind it is open, so there's room for a tag. Sorry, I know I'm getting a lot of shadowing. Trying to figure out the best way to angle myself here. This is a little tag that's attached to the same paper clip that was on the page before. I've got another piece of ribbon, and I put a little mirror up there, add a little reflection, and a little grouping of flowers down here. This is just a little small chip board. I just liked that it was a cute little saying, and I put it in a round circle and added a spring leaf to it. And on the other side, it's nice and sparkly. It's got clear embossing on the blue, and on this terracotta paper it's got glitter and rock candy, so it's very sparkly. This flower here was embossed black with black, and the center is a very, very clear button, but all together it makes for a very sparkly little tag. So you can either set this little flap up here to be 2 pockets or 1 pocket. So this one I decided to make a 2 pocket. So it's got little tags here off to the side, and I added a charm. There we go. Added the little word cherished there. On the back I have a little corner pocket. The flower, the rose, was covered and had added gold Pearlex powder to make it shiny. This page was cut out with my Cricut, and I just love the trees, so I put some gold embossed butterflies behind it, and you know, kind of makes an interesting